nominated for a Grammy. But this strong-minded young woman insists she is so special. In her words, just because I wrote a damn song.
Phoenix from the flame will rise.
In fact, the Dublin-born O'Connor, here singing Troy, writes all her own songs, was the producer on her first album, and lives by her own rules, which don't include marriage, not even to drummer John Reynolds, the father of her little boy. But producer Chris Fahey found Sinead is not as fierce as she's sometimes painted.
A lot of people have this impression that I'm this great sort of tough woman, you know, just because I happen to say what I think, and it is a form of prejudice, in my opinion, for people to set me aside just because I say what I think and say that I'm a great tough woman, because, you know, I'm not. And just because I say what I think doesn't mean I am. I mean, I'm a nice, sweet little girl, really, you know. I didn't feel by shaving my head that I was making a statement, you know. A lot of other people seem to think that, but I just got fed up with the way I looked. Like, I dyed my hair a lot, or I cut it, or whatever, and there wasn't much else I could do to it, you know. But it wasn't for any reason, you know. I was very, very sort of freaked out after I had the baby, because it's a huge shock to your system, no matter how much you want the baby, and the baby was very much wanted, and I was very happy about having him and everything, but nevertheless, there isn't any amount of preparation or antenatal classes or anything that can prepare you for the huge shock to your system that it is when you have a baby. So it's taken me, you know, a year or so to really appreciate him or feel comfortable with myself as a mother. Let me see. Well, yes, I am in love at the moment, yeah. I go through phases where I'm very nice and sweet and well-behaved and affectionate, and then I go through phases where I'm really cross and cranky and I want to be pampered and all that stuff, you know. And, you know, I'm sure I must be very difficult. I'm not really the sort of girl that men like to marry. No, I'm not the marrying kind, really. I'd be very frightened by the idea of being married. You know, I'm quite happy with the idea of falling madly in love with somebody and spending the rest of my life with them and having many love children, but not the idea of marriage, because then that's it, like I'm trapped for life, you know. And then I'd have to give him half my money when he leaves me. You know.
There is no other joy for me to bear.
Eastern